Hurricane Fly is in great order. Has done everything right this year in all the championship races. Won the Irish champion, and he's beaten the reigning champion. So he's tremendous value at the price he is. I suppose his age is the reason that he's that price. He's in good form, and I don't buy into that Cheltenham is not his best. I think he's 2 from 4. I have 2 excuses for the 2 years that he didn't win, and 2 from 4 is better than a lot of the horses he's in against on Tuesday. Faugeen, of course, the new sort of pretender, he's done everything right as well. Probably hasn't beaten the same quality, but it's more the way he's beaten the horses that he's beaten rather than what he's beaten. I think it's extraordinary that Faugeen is the price he is, but he won the Christmas Hurdle at Kempton, and that has a good enough record, I think, for producing champion hurdle winners. I think people have just latched onto him. They think he is, as they call him in England, Faugeen the Machine. I don't know, hopefully it's true. And then Arctic Fire isn't a back number. He's been chasing Jet Ski and Hurricane Fly all season and been doing it well, and any little improvement has to put him right in the picture. And if you remember last year, I think he was only pipped on the line in the county hurdle, so he handles Cheltenham very well. Hurricane Fly or Arctic Fire, both of those are great value for money, I think. She just got a little, what we thought was a stress fracture, and we took a view that we had to just give her a month off rather than risk running her. She came back fine, missed her month, but she hasn't missed a beat since, and I'm very, very pleased how she is. The Mares Hurdle looks the obvious choice, because if you remember last year how keen she was in the World Hurdle, and having her first run of the season on it in a track like Cheltenham, I imagine she could get very upset and very keen, and you can't be keen and win a World Hurdle, I think. Glenn's Melody, I thought we were going to retire her and send her to the paddocks. Fiona McStay owns her, and she decided she wanted to have a crack at the Mares Hurdle this year. She was leading Queevega over the last year, and it took Queevega to pass her. She has every chance in this race. Don Holy, he was very good around here last year in the Martin Pipe. He's an out-and-out stayer and a fantastic jumper, and he just gallops and stays, and I think the 4-mile chase is absolutely made for him. He only warms up as a race gets going. He'll have plenty of time to warm up in that chase, so I think he's every chance there. Un De Sceux runs in the Arkle. That was an easy decision to make, I think. Once he got over his initial mistake and fall in Thurles early in the season, he's been good since. He's going to have to adjust, but he was adjusting on his racetrack appearances in Ireland, and hopefully he gets around, and then we'll see whether he comes up the hill. So far, so good. He's been doing everything right. Douvan is what I call a typical French chaser, really, rather than a hurdler. He's a big angular type. One would probably look at him and say he's too immature to run this year, yet when we started working him, he just did everything so easy, and then I ran him. He put away a good field of horses in Goran early in the season. Every time we do work with him at home, he's just been good. He keeps, he doesn't disappoint us. I don't know how good he is. We'll find out on Tuesday, but certainly does all the right things at home.